You have a lot of experience with theatre, perhaps most notably Shakespeare. Game of Thrones is often a very sharply written literary show with many Shakespearean elements. Did your experience on stage inform your approach to Game of Thrones at all, or does TV require a very different kind of approach?
Yeah, I think it did. Listen, all demanding roles, develop you as an actor. The great thing that theatre does, and certainly Shakespeare does, is increase your ability to kind of structure a role. Every role that you do, at the risk of sounding pretentious, does have some kind of story arc, a character arc. And theatre and plays do require you to invest in it. You get the chance to rehearse it. It's very demanding, physically, vocally, in every way. You kind of the investment that you have to give to a role like Hamlet or Henry V are total in a way that film often isn't, because you're just asked to do little bits here and bits there. But being able to kind of look at a story, whether it's Hamlet or Game of Thrones, and see a journey through it and be able to structure it and think, particularly a long play like Game of Thrones, an acting arc that's going to go over 80 hours of television, whatever, you kind of have to make sure you don't give too much too early, or you have to have a strong sense of where things are revealed, I guess, or not to overcook that because you've got that there, and it's a shaping of a role. But in terms of the language and different things like that, honestly, I would say not specific to Game of Thrones, but I would say to any young actor in a slightly annoying, like older actor way, do theatre if you can, and do Shakespeare if you can, because the demands it makes on you are unlike anything else. How you investigate a text and speak in front of 1,500 people on the Royal Shakespeare stage or wherever and be audible, and it's just a demanding thing to do. And I would say, honestly, probably a lot of my most fulfilled acting experience has been on a stage. Okay.
Sticking on Game of Thrones, the show's famous for its fantastic and very large ensemble cast. Are there any co-stars that you were particularly close with, on set and in the years after?
Yeah, Amelia, of course. We met her on it, and she was a young actress, and we formed a very close relationship very quickly. And she's spoken about this. I think that she came to kind of look to me in a way, and she didn't need my guidance, but she asked for it at times, and she was thrown in at the deep end, and it was a really hard thing for her to take on, and she did brilliantly well. So we became firm friends very quickly, and remained so. Conleth Hill, good friend. Lots of there was a whole. What was nice about Thrones is you really went from actors in their 90s to actors in their teens, and so there was a big range. We all got on really pretty well. Storylines tended to keep people more together. So lovely Khal Drogo, we hung out a lot. He's a very fun guy, and played the guitar. I played the guitar. Lots of singing sessions. And Harry Lloyd in that first season, but throughout, Conleth, I got on very well with. Kit, everyone really. We all hung out at various times, and Dan and David, as showrunners who were constantly there, were much loved.
Thank you.